Hi friends, it's Teacher Ulrich here. Welcome back to Wordly Wise 3000 Book 5. Today you are joining me to start with a brand new lesson. That is lesson 18. Today we'll get into our first class for this lesson. What you will need is word list 18 from Book 5. Great. We will talk about the words and discuss their different meanings. Let's start at the top. Here we can see the word animated. Here below it we can see the pronunciation guide. Animated. Here we can see that animated has two adjective meanings. Remember that an adjective is a describing word. It tells you more about the noun. Great. The first way we use this word to describe a noun is to describe something which is alive or seeming to be alive. The movie combines animated cartoon figures with live actors, like these are animated movies. We also use this word to describe someone that is full of energy, lively. The class discussion became quite animated when we talked about raising the driving age. So it became animated, lively. What is your favorite animated movie? I like the new Spider-Man. It's quite nice. It's animated. The next word is betray. Betray has two verb meanings. First, to betray is to be disloyal to. Members of the Underground Railroad could be counted on not to betray enslaved people to the people who tried to capture them. To betray is also to show, to reveal. Jonas insisted that he wasn't upset, but his tears betrayed his true feelings. So to betray is to show. So his tears betrayed that he was sad. My smile betrays that I am happy. So remember these two meanings. Look at this picture. Which meaning do you think is shown here? The first, to be disloyal. Hey, we are friends. But actually, he is going to betray him. So this picture betrays a betrayal. The next word is convince. To convince is to make someone feel sure or certain. To persuade. Persuade is a synonym for convince. Salespeople are good at convincing you to buy things, right? I tried to convince my parents that I was old enough to be left alone in the house. She is trying to convince people to buy this thing and cell phones and drones. Convince. Are you good at convincing people to buy things? Do you think you would be a good salesperson? I'm not too sure about myself. The next word is decline. Decline. Decline has 3 verb meanings, which we can see here, and 2 noun meanings. First, let's talk about the first verb for decline. To decline is to slope or pass to a lower level. To decline, to go lower. The path declines sharply here, then rises. So a road can decline, it can go down. The floor can decline to the one side. To decline is also to refuse to accept. Oh, Olga declined my offer of a ride to school because she wanted to walk. So she refused to accept. No, thank you. I decline your offer for a lift. When someone sends you a friend request on WeChat or on social media, you can accept their friend request. Yes, we can be friends, or you can decline it. No, thank you. To decline is also to become less or weaker. So your health can decline. My brother's health could decline if he does not eat a variety of good foods. So his brother's health could decline if he doesn't eat healthy. You could also say, my grandpa has declining health. Health that's getting worse and worse. Now, let's talk about the noun meanings for decline. First, decline is used as the name of a change to a smaller amount or lower level. The decline in attendance at the ballpark worries the team's owners. So there is a decline in attendance. Attendance, that means the people who go to the games, right? They attend the game. There is a decline in the attendance. That means less people go, a smaller number. Decline is also used as the name of a loss of strength or power. The decline of our town stopped when new businesses moved in. So the decline of the town. So the town became less powerful. They were losing money, the buildings were old, it was in decline. So the decline stopped when new businesses moved in. Great. Let's move on. The next word is hilarious. We use the word hilarious to describe something that is very funny. The comedian's hilarious jokes had us all laughing. What do you think is hilarious? Is there a movie or a comedian or a joke that you find hilarious? The next word is likeness. Likeness. Likeness is the name of the state of being similar. Something that is similar. So it's being similar to something else. Your likeness to your sister is remarkable. So that means you look very similar to your sister. A pony's likeness to a horse is quite funny, right? They look similar, their likeness. Do you have a likeness to one of your parents? Do you look similar to them? I don't. The next word is meager. Meager. Remember this one, it's fun to use. We use the word meager to describe something which is poor in quality or insufficient in amount. A stale crust of bread makes a meager meal. Would you say this is a hearty meal, a big delicious meal? Or would you describe it as a meager meal? Meager, if you ask me. It's poor in quality and insufficient. Insufficient means not enough. If you try to pay for something that is more than what you have on your bank card, it could say insufficient accounts. Then you don't have enough money. But anyway, something that is insufficient in amount is meager and poor in quality. Like this, it's meager. The next word is mischief. Mischief. Mischief has 3 noun meanings. First, mischief is the name of harm or damage. Our neighbors meddling in other people's affairs cause a lot of mischief. It causes a lot of harm or damage. So here, mischief in this meaning is a synonym for harm or damage. Mischief is also the name of behavior that causes harm or trouble. So people behaving in a certain way that causes harm or trouble, that is a mischievous way, mischief. Their mischief during class will get them in trouble. So their mischief, the way they act, their mischief will get them in trouble. Mischief is also the name of playfulness, harmless amusement. Mischief, just having fun. Like this, harmless amusement. Harmless means it doesn't hurt anyone or anything. Hiding her mother's hat was just the child's mischief. Playfulness. Mischievous is a different form of the word. Mischievous. We use the word mischievous to describe someone who is playful in a naughty way. The mischievous cat pawed at the dog's tail. So the cat pawing the dog's tail, that is playful but also in a naughty way. My cat is very mischievous. Do you have a pet? Is your pet very obedient or mischievous, playful in a naughty way? The next word is negotiate. Remember, T-I-A is sh. Negotiate. Shiate. Negotiate. To negotiate is to arrange by talking over. When my parents disagree over what to eat for dinner, they negotiate a compromise. A compromise is if you give something up and I give something up, we meet in the middle. I want red, you want blue, let's meet at purple. That's a compromise. To negotiate is also to travel successfully along or over. Listen carefully. This slope has some difficult sections that only accomplished hikers can negotiate. So it refers to a road, how you travel along or over a road or path. How do you negotiate it? How did you negotiate the road from here to the other place? It was okay. So here, only experienced or accomplished hikers can negotiate the trail. So get over successfully. The next word is obsolete. Obsolete. we use the word obsolete to describe something which is no longer sold or in wide use because it is out of date. So something that is out of date is obsolete. Digital music players have made CDs nearly obsolete. I think cell phones and the iPod has made CD players obsolete, so we don't use them anymore. The next word is retain. Retain. To retain is to hold on to something, to keep possession of. Because of today's victory, we retained our position at the top of the girls' hockey league. So to keep possession of, to keep, to retain. To retain is also to hire the service of. Our school has retained a crossing guard who makes sure students cross the street safely. See, businesses retain people to work for them. Retain. To keep or to get people to work for you. The next word is sensation. Sensation. Now this word has a couple of different meanings. Follow carefully. Sensation can be used as the name of a feeling that comes from stimulation of the senses. Now the senses are taste, sight, smell, touch, hear. Drinking hot cocoa after 2 hours of sledding gave us a warm sensation, a warm feeling. Feeling is a synonym for sensation. Sensation is also used as the name of a feeling of great interest in or excitement or the cause of such a feeling. The appearance at our school of the basketball star caused a sensation, so a feeling of great interest. So when the basketball star came to the school, it caused sensation, people being interested. Ooh, let's go see. Now, sensational is a different form of the word. We use the word sensational to describe something which causes great curiosity and interest. The sensational headline led me to buy the newspaper. So it caused great curiosity and interest, the sensational headline. What do you think a sensational newspaper headline could be? Maybe aliens invade Earth. Ooh, I would want to know what's in that newspaper. Sensational also describes something that is very great or excellent. My apologies. Something that is very great or excellent. With your quick mind, you'll make a sensational addition to the debating team. Do you know who this is? This is Michael Jordan. He is a sensational basketball player, right? Yes. The next word is somber. Somber. We use the word somber to describe something which is dark and gloomy. We began our hike under a somber sky. Fortunately, the sun came out in the afternoon. So somber sky is dark, gloomy. Like a cloudy day is a somber day. We also use this word to describe something which is sad and serious. Like a somber story is very sad and serious. The Anne Frank story is very somber, right? News from the ongoing wars put us in a somber mood. The next word is subsequent. Subsequent. We use the word subsequent to describe something which comes later. Following. The subsequent story is the following story. This is day 1. In our subsequent lesson, we'll do another activity. That means in the following lesson. The first book in the series was a disappointment, but subsequent ones have been very enjoyable. So here are the Harry Potter books from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So number 2 was not very good, but the subsequent ones were great. The ones after. The next word is vow. To vow is to promise seriously. So it's a serious promise. The rescue workers vowed to continue working until all those trapped in the building were freed. Vow is also the name of a pledge or a promise. A pledge is a synonym for vow. When my parents became citizens of the United States, they made a vow to support this country. When you get married, you make a vow to be with that person through sickness and through health. You make a vow, a serious promise. That's why they call them wedding vows. See, he is reading his wedding vows. He's making serious promises. Friends, and that's it for today's lesson. Well done and thanks for joining me. Remember to join me next in day 2, our second class. Remember to also keep practicing your words. Try to make your own sentences using each example of the meaning, right? Using each meaning. And then when you join me for the next lesson, we'll be doing activity 18A. So bring this activity using words in context with you to the next class. And that's it. Friends, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.